Hi, I'm Generic Demon, and this is This War of Mine. I thought I'd revisit this considering the release of the Little Ones on the consoles, which I think is a variation on this. This doesn't, as far as I'm aware, have any children in it being involved in the war. To be fair, this is the survivor's story. This isn't the story of anybody other than people who are left behind, people who have to deal with the wreckage of a city under siege. It's based on, I believe, a real life situation that happened from last century. It'll be now, but we'll start here. So I'm just going to do another story, and you have to choose your survivors. This is random. Yeah, and we'll go random here. I know that you can actually customize the stories, and then you know exactly how long it's going to last. So, but this is the first day, and we're making the best of it in this building over here. I've said this before about indie games, but I always love the way that they look. They're absolutely fantastic. So, these are my 3 survivors. Let's get to meet them. So we have, we get there. How long can you last? Every day's a struggle. Yes, absolutely. We're good friends when the war broke out. Decided to stick together. Scavenging supplies. Right. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got a fast runner here. Well, slightly wounded, but he's a good cook. We've got a skilled scavenger, which is really useful actually. Gives you a little more different information, like the smoker, so he struggles when he hasn't got cigarettes available. Right, okay, so it's kind of how's best to describe this? I mean, this it's a bit sort of I don't know what's the best way to describe it. It's a bit sort of almost Sims-like in the sense of what you're doing, and I think that's probably not the best term, but you control what the survivor's actions are. First thing we're doing there is we're searching to see if we can find anything, and he's found some parts, so we'll grab all of that. And this is added to the house. Okay, what we got as well. Now there's a little things down here about what food we've got, which is none. What other things we have here? So we've got sort of medication and other bits and pieces, but we don't have any of those so far. This is actual food kept in the fridge, so we'll send him to do that. So the first thing to do really is to search everything and see what we've got. Yeah, we'll grab all of that. All components are useful. Send him over there. Don't know if we can get through this door. Well, it takes a bit of time. You need sort of weapons and things. Basic components to get ourselves going. See what you can find. Oh, he's fell through the floor. Let's go climb up there and get that. Right, okay. You can hear the bombs and explosions going on outside. It's not the nicest of places to be, but we're making the best of it. So now we have some food in there as well, so we can feed people. So we have to make choices about who eats and who doesn't eat, who's ill, who needs to sleep. And other decisions that you don't normally make. So I'm going to go down here anyway. This is a tool. This is a workbench, and hopefully it'll give us options to get in there. Also, temperature is a factor. It gets cold at night, so we need to. There's lots of things we need to do to keep our survivors alive. Okay, so that's obviously is a simple heater, a crude stove, a filter for water. I think we'll make this one. Assuming we've got enough. Yeah, we've got enough. We can make tools with this, which is very useful. So we'll do that. And then I need to drag it somewhere to place it. So I think we'll put it in here as well, which is fine. Place. And he'll go and make that for the next hour. So let's get some other survivors doing other things. Now there's places, certain places are barricaded, so if we go up here to get in, we'll have to dig our way through it. Right, get this person doing something here. You can upgrade things if you've got enough resources. And I don't think. No, I don't, unfortunately. I need 14 of this one and 5 of this one, the cogs. Or parts and components. Okay, let's see what else we can build while we're here then. So let's make a basic stove, I think. So that we can cook something. Tempted again to put it in the same section because night comes, there are other survivors here and troops and things, so it's quite a frightening scenario. We could build stuff we need. Yeah, excellent. So he can now go back there. He can now build stuff, assuming we've got enough components, like lockpicks, shovels, crowbars, and even weapons, which are very useful. Right, let's see if we can get him to go and do this. Let's see if he can go and do this one. Door's locked. Need something to open the lockpick. Okay, that's fine. Cooked food is better than simple food. It gives us better nutrition, but I need water and I need a fuel to actually get this to work. So fuel's alright, we've got plenty of that. Okay, let's see if he can get in here. So as I say, the first day is probably spent exploring your house, trying to see what you can do within it. Hopefully finding the necessary tools. I'm going to go up here so I can get in there. See if there's anything behind it. Yeah, because there's things outside, look, that we really need to get to. So we'll dig our way out. It's not very good. It's terrible without tools. It's very slow going. And there's not much left of the day. And then the night comes, which is much more frightening than the actual day itself. Come on, chaps. And chap S. Or was it chaps? It's all chaps, isn't it? Come on, chaps. There we go. Come on, see what you can find outside. See what we can get out. Yay. Something useful, please. Simple lockpick. Some herbs. I'm used to medication, cigarettes, some raw food. We'll grab all again. I mean, you've got water here, we've got wood, we've got electrical components, and we've got just general components. All good. And there's the night. Okay, so the night's an interesting situation. You've got to make a choice here. I mean, do you all sleep for the night because you're all tired, or do you stay at home? So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to have he's slightly sick. I'm still going to send him off scavenging. I'm going to put him on to guard, and I'll have the other guy sleep. Now there's no beds, so they're going to have a fairly rough night's sleep. You've got choices of places to go. So we're going to go to Shell Cottage, I think, because there's plenty there. Lots of parts, lots of meds, huge amount of materials, lots of food. So let's go for it. In fact, I'm going to swap these around actually. I'm just going to make him guard instead because he's in worse shape. So we'll see if he can recover while he sleeps. We'll take the lockpick with us, I think, so that we can open some doors. We have no weapons, so we're just going to have a go without. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. So we're going to have a look at this pile first. There's something moving in there. I'll grab all that. Good start. Let's have a look, see what else we can find. Oh, loads of materials. I've got space for it all. I need to find some food though, so I'll have a quick look. Doesn't seem to be anybody there. Doesn't mean there's nobody in here. Food or nothing. Sugar, water. I think we're going to have to dump some of this. The option of food or resources. It's going to have to be food. Okay. I'll continue exploring for a little bit in case there's something really important that I've missed, but there's a rat on the floor down there. That's what I was seeing before, the pulsing noise. Medication. I might take that because we were sick, so I'll take that. Okay. I think we'll run to the exit. That's it. Now you make noise when you run around because, I mean, you can't be the only survivors, and that's the case. But it's a moral thing here. Do you steal from survivors? Do you take from people who are also trying to survive the war that you're currently in? You don't know. It's difficult. There we go. That's a good start. Okay. Right, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the people. See, he's tired now as well and hungry. I think they're all hungry, to be fair. The first thing we're going to do here is have this chap here make a proper bed because we haven't got anywhere to sleep. To rest on that seat. Yeah, he can make those beds. Let him make that. We'll have a proper bed down here. Oh yeah. Gives our friend somewhere to sleep now that he's been out for the night. Okay, we have a lockpick. Let's use that. Okay. So let's try to get into more of this house if we can. That's excellent. So he's got that. Let's see if we can build a shovel, because that would be very useful. Okay, let's make that. This will allow us to move through in this building a little easier, which would be handy. Let's see what else we can get to. Let's see if we can go up here. There we go. We can use that bed. That'd be handy. As I say, it's kind of like wartime Sims. It's smart, it's clever. It's compulsive playing, especially if you do it randomly, where it can be any situation that you actually end up in. I'm going to send the guy with the shovel up to the top there to dig his way out. Well, it's actually in the house. It's a general tool, but we'll swap him around a bit. That's much easier. The question is, can he get into there now? Oh, make him look big. Yeah, just pulling the protective boards off. Oh, great. Jewels, and obviously they're barterable value. They've got lots of value. Sometimes you get, well, I say travelling salesmen, other survivors coming to the door offering you things. So yeah, very handy. Very handy indeed. Actually, you don't need to do that, do you? You can go there. Get him to use the shovel on a lockpick. Now the other question, it's all moral questions really about what you do, the situations that you leave your survivors in. Yeah, when you sleep and you're recovering for your people. Here we go, the shovel. Much quicker getting through the items. Something locked as well. I wonder if we can get to this one now. There's a gap in the floor, you see, unfortunately. I just don't think they can jump. Unless they've got another way of getting across. Will we jump it? We'll see. Oh, he can walk past it. I thought he was just dropping down through it before. And a little quick. We'll grab it all. But anyway, that's a sort of brief taster of this war of mine. I have to admit, it's a good game with a clever way of running. If the little ones is anything like this, it's going to be a test of moral conscience at some point. All right, thank you. This has been Generic Demon. See you soon. Bye.